Last time we created an entire literature review, we got papers, we extracted data from those papers, and we have everything we really need to build on our research. But now, instead of going to Google Docs or hopping around citation managers like Zotero or Mendeley, we're just going to click on this notebook option and open our default notebook, which has all the materials that we saved up to this point. And it's sort of like Google Docs where we can bold text, we can make text heading 1, heading 2, we can italicize text. We can also share this to our teammates for them to review the notes that we've made. They can also see the research papers that we saved in here as well. And additionally, we can export this as PDF, DOCX, Markdown, or LaTeX. And actually from the literature review section, if we scroll on down to the bottom, we can do the exact same thing here as well, where we can export it to PDF and all these different formats. But back to the notebook, once we're happy with all the notes that we've taken from our research here, we can open the full notebook. From here, we can actually insert our entire literature review that we made earlier. And as you can see, the entire literature review was imported in the left-hand side, and we can see our citations here as well. If we click on the citations, we can see the entire abstract, the author, the DOI, and we can also view the publication from here as well if we wish. Additionally, just like the literature review, if we want to reformat this into a different citation style like APA, we can do that. The entire literature review will update accordingly. And on the right hand side, if we want to ask follow-up questions like finding research gaps or methodologies, we can also do that here as well. Looking back on the right hand side, if we highlight any pieces of text now, instead of having the save the notebook option, which obviously would make sense here, we can now see the ability to rephrase the text and elongate, which expands on the writing we have here. And if we wish, we can also do a custom prompt where we can ask it to keep on expanding on the writing that it has, change the tonality, and also add extra sources from here as well. For example, I can just simply say go deeper on this topic. AnswerThis will then show the suggested text. We can read through this, and as you can see, it's also added in extra citations here. And once we see that everything looks good, we can simply add the tick mark and add it right into there. After you've inserted the new writing, you can go along and keep on editing text. You also have the option up here to add images if you wish. You can also create new tables as well. And you also have all the typical Google Doc options that you'd normally see. Now back onto the right hand side, if we click on the analysis section, we have the option to check our writing for plagiarism or AI detection, and we can simply just click on analyze entire document and it'll produce a dashboard like this where we're able to see the exact lines and matching sources which AnswerThis has detected as plagiarism, and then we can go in and fix each one piece by piece. Additionally, for the AI detection, we can also just click on Analyze Entire Document, and just like that, AnswerThis will show you all the sentences that were detected for AI, and we'll have to go in there and change it. Additionally, we can also go in, we can highlight pieces of text, we can then do AI detection or plagiarism for the selected text that we have. And in this custom section, we can also copy and paste different text that we may have for AI detection and plagiarism as well. Moving on in the right hand side, we also have our entire library here as well. So as you go through AnswerThis, you'll be adding your papers into here and we can add them directly into the writing that we have on the left hand side by selecting our source, adding citation by clicking this button, and as you can see, it goes right into this section. And additionally, if we don't have the paper that we're looking for within our library, we can also head on over to the search papers section. We can use the filters that we had went through earlier, and we can also type in a prompt or some keywords to find that exact paper that we need to put into our writing. From here, once we're happy with a lot of the work that we've done, we might want a peer to come in, review our work, maybe add in some citations, and we can do that by pressing this share button here. Once we've done so, we can scroll on to the bottom, enter in the email address of the peer that you'd like to show your work to, simply send invitation, and they can then go in and add papers and edit the work just as you had been doing. And finally, once you're happy with your entire project, you can export it to PDF, DOCX, Markdown, or LaTeX, and you can also go up here, press the three dots, and rename your project to what you need it to be. Now, all of this is great, and you may have been wondering, what is that on the left-hand side? What are all these different tools? Well, that's what we'll be diving into the next section, and I'm super excited to show you these different features which will take your research to the exact quality that you need.